welcome. Today we will be working with turquoise, and we will also be working with a group of beautiful rose quartz gemstones. I will basically be working towards finishing a chain that has been inspired from and by Roman, from ancient Rome. So let's get started. So the idea is that I will create a couple of these little wire wrapped links so that we can hook the turquoise and to hook the rose quartz together into a long chain. I visited the museum in Dorchester a couple of weekends back, and it inspired me to try and see if I could complete a new chain using the very Roman style wire wrapping. As an actual method of creating jewellery, wire wrapping has been around from a very, very long time, probably from, well, ancient Egypt onwards. So the ancient Egyptians and the Romans were actually doing this type of art, and were in fact trying to kind of create jewelry without the use of soldering. So as a technique, it involves pliers, it involves wire, and of course today we will be using some silver plated copper wire. This is tarnish resistant, and it will be turning it into, as I said, these links. No soldering is involved. It is just a hand dexterity type jewelry making, and by the end of today hopefully we will have a beautiful piece to be available for you to buy. So what I will be doing, as you can see, I hooked up my gemstones onto the wire. So what I will be doing, I will be creating these links first at the top, and then I will be creating a second link at the bottom. Sometimes what you will notice is that perhaps my link is not necessarily at the right length, so you might see me just cut the wire off because it didn't quite make it. It's not quite the length that I wanted to. So basically what I'm doing is I am looping the wire twice over my bail making pliers. The reason why you see the white on the bail making pliers is because I wanted to protect the wire generally, so it doesn't get marred. Of course we have metal on metal, and I have to apply pressure for me to be able to create these links, so I don't want to basically create marks on my wire. Therefore there's a bit of masking tape. Also what you will see that on my middle finger I've got some tape on, and the tape is there because I tend to pull the wire on this particular finger. So I've been doing some wire wrapping this week, and basically if I don't protect my finger, I end up with blisters. So today I'm protecting my finger ahead of time. So let's create some links. So basically we have 2 hoops, and then we have a little end of the wire there, and we will take this to wrap around the main wire, and then that would create a tiny little bail, which would mean that it would be actually the hook for the one of these little sort of metal links, which in Blue Peter style, here's one I've made earlier. So earlier in the week I have taken my trusted piercing saw, Jeweller's piercing saw, and created some of these sort of links. So we will use these to hook everything together. So first things first, we will obviously need to create the jewelry link. And of course it's very, you know, today is just me showing off my technique. This is a Roman style chain using semi-precious stones, and has been inspired by my visit in Dorchester at the museum. I have created a similar pair of earrings and chain before, and that one is available in my store. But of course it is a fiddly job, so what you will notice is that I will be working using the pliers quite a lot. So as I said, wire wrapping is not a modern technique. It's been around for a while, and it's basically using wires to create the jewelry pieces. There is no soldering involved in these pendants or earrings. It is merely the skill of the jewelry maker creating the loops, the hoops, in a way that it creates the patterns and creates those sort of motifs and designs.